Celebrity worship. It's getting out of control, man. The internet recently went berserk about a streamer's breakup that had nothing to do with them. This is a symptom of a larger issue that has been growing for decades. People are no longer just watching celebrities, they are letting their fascination with them become consuming.
You love me? Tell me how much you love me.
In late 2025, Kai Cenat announced on Twitter that he was single, and all the parasocial people went nuts.
JJ, what the fuck? Kai Cenat, what the fuck? Young boy, what the hell?
This is not an isolated incident, it's a reoccurring pattern. You got parasocial people talking about Lotto, her pregnancy to a married man, and just recently a man rushed the stage during a panel to propose to Keke Palmer.
Sorry, go.
Married? Will you marry me?
Is this serious? Is this a prank?
No, that's...
Y'all talking about no. Well, I guess we got to get this settled then.
Nah, hey, he was doing some weird shit earlier.
I can't marry you. I don't know you. I'm so sorry. Sorry, sir. Is this a prank?
Nah,
No.
he on some weird shit. She does not. Yeah, it's like that, man.
No, it's okay.
Yes, you need to get security.
She wants to say yes. She wants to say yes. Hold on.
This is how I knew that something was wrong, because the ring was nice. It wasn't like no Cracker Jack ring. The ring looked expensive.
And in this month, a child actor, Walker Scobell, had to cancel his prom plans after obsessive fans sent death threats to his female classmate. These parasocial people reportedly threatened to show up with weapons because the girl might be associated with him. This behavior goes beyond simple fandom. The line between admiration and intrusion has blurred. For decades though, society has been fascinated by the famous, but the nature of this fascination has become more intense and personal. People have moved on from reading about stars in magazines to feeling personally invested in their lives with damaging consequences for everyone involved. A parasocial relationship is the illusion of a friendship, a one-sided connection where you feel you know a media figure even though they don't know you exist. People feel their successes and failures and get defensive when they are criticized. And this phenomenon isn't new. Audiences have formed these bonds with movie stars since the 1950s. However, social media has amplified this psychological tendency. People's brains are wired to focus on high-status individuals, and today it's the person with millions of followers. Celebrities share their daily routines, private thoughts, and heartbreaks. This new social media constant access has contributed to a rise in celebrity worship. It all exists on a spectrum. On one end is casual interest, which can be healthy, offering a sense of community or inspiration. On the other end is celebrity worship syndrome, where fascination becomes a behavioral addiction and the potential for harm increases. What about the person on the other side of the screen? Andre 3000 once said that being a celebrity is one of the most inhumane things you can do to a person. People often treat famous people not as humans, but as public property, placing them on a pedestal that is also a prison. Michael Jackson is a tragic case study. He was elevated to an almost messianic status by his fans, but this deification came at an immense cost. From childhood, he was under intense pressure to perform. As his fame grew, so did the scrutiny of his every move, his appearance, and his private life. The world felt like it owned him, and this pressure contributed to his tragic end. The worship that made him a global icon also played a role in his destruction. And today that pressure is amplified. Every smartphone is a camera, and any misstep can become a scandal. The same parasocial bond that makes a fan feel close can also fuel a sense of entitlement that leads to harassment and stalking. The solution isn't to stop being a fan. Fandom can be a positive force, creating community and belonging. Celebrities can be role models who inspire other people. The goal isn't to eliminate admiration. The key is to cultivate critical awareness, recognizing a parasocial connection for what it is, a one-sided bond with a persona, not a person.